Hey everybody. Today we are going to talk about the Peaches routine. I just got out of the shower and I really want to go over everything with all of you because I think it's so important for all of you to have a visual. First, I want to introduce myself. If you are new to my channel, I am Lisa. I am 59 years old and I'm the CEO and owner of Peaches Skincare. We are a holistic skincare brand. We are organic and natural, which means I work very closely with my chemists to make sure everything is sourced well and is extremely good for your skin and your body. I wear no foundation or concealer in these videos, and I don't change them in any way. So I'm showing you a real woman aging. Go over to Facebook. We have a beautiful private group there, Instagram, and please like and subscribe to these videos. If I have helped you in any way, comment below, say something. Let's affect men and women around the world. If you read half of my emails I get every day, it would break your heart. Women especially are feeling so less than, and so that if they don't change their face, if they don't inject, if they have expression, if God forbid they allow their gray hair sparkle, that they are no longer valuable and beautiful. And I'm here to tell you we get better. Okay, so we're going to kind of show you what I do in the shower, but prior to that, and please forgive me, I don't have video on it. I wake up in the morning before I make the bed, and if you're a peach, I do restore cleanser, just to kill any fungus or bacteria from the night, maybe sweating. Perhaps I wore my mask to bed, which I'll get into in a minute. And then I put on my LED mask. I make the bed. I clean up the bedroom a bit. It's something I enjoy. I come down and answer everyone's, after my LED, I then put on either Miracle Mask or Vaseline. I just like to do that while I'm answering everybody's email. You only need a light layer of Miracle Mask. A lot of you are asking me about it. I like to do it first thing in the morning, but you can do it anytime on exfoliated and cleansed skin, which I'll explain in a minute. Light layer, everything is concentrated. And if you're using a different product, just compare it to what I'm describing here, okay? Once I'm done with my emails and things, then I go up and take a shower, and I'm going to show you that right now. So the first thing I'm doing is I am using Flawless Exfoliator. You only need a tiny bit. Remember, these are concentrated and small batched food for your skin products. These are not big crazy filled with waters and fragrances and chemicals. Please don't worry about that. Flawless Exfoliator gently removes any extra debris, dirt, and oil, or what we call sebum, so that your cleanser, so now I'm about to use Restore Cleanser. Yes, I've done it twice because I did it when I woke up. This is going to fight any fungus and bacteria. Notice that I'm really working it around my skin. Whenever I put my products on, I'm really starting that massage. We know blood flow creates oxygenation of skin cells and therefore collagen. So now I've rinsed that off and I'm going on to Classic Cleanser. I do not believe in double cleansing. That is the beauty industry and marketing telling you to wear foundation and concealer and get it all off your face. This is purely something that I learned decades ago, that if we can kill all the fungus and bacteria, our cleanser, Classic Cleanser, can feed and heal the skin and bring up healthy new skin cells and tissue. So then after that I rinse, and you'll notice that I am applying Perfecting Polish. This refines the skin, this lightens and brightens the skin with daisy flower, many of the products, hibiscus and blueberries and coffee and pomegranate and Flawless. Classic cleansers filled with sugar cane and grapefruit acid. The polish, as I said, is a lactic acid not based on milk. We use a more natural alternative, and it is sugarcane, so it is helping to lighten and brighten your skin. Once I apply it in a circular motion, I wash my body and things, and I don't show it here, but then I rinse it off in a circular motion with a wet washcloth or a wet towel. Everything you do to your face, do to your neck and your chest and your back if you would like to. And for years, I've always gotten it on my hands. Now, I'm not showing you the body. This isn't a body video. This is purely the Peaches routine. So once I am done, I go over to the counter, and because our master bathroom is being remodeled right now, I really thought I would just sit here at our dining room table and show you. I Then apply apple cider vinegar toner. You only need a couple sprays. It's funny, people ask, do I work it around? I really don't. I don't really touch my face. I just leave it, but you can. Apple cider vinegar is going to be sure to kill any active fungus and bacteria that could come up during the day. pH toner is going to set the pH of your skin to a perfect pH so that no fungus or bacteria can grow. Now, we talk a lot about pHs. I've seen people do little pH tests or ask me. Don't get so concerned about the pH of your products, because the fact is the pH of your skin will change throughout the day. The minute I walked down the stairs from my warm bathroom where I just had a shower, my pH changed as I came into this room. If I walk outside or I open the windows, my pH will change. So just keep that in mind. The reason I have you do this right after your apple cider vinegar is because you are immediately going on to your serums. And we want the pH of your skin to be perfect so that your skin can drink it in. Now, there's a lot of you who love glow. Who love squeezed. Squeezed is my vitamin C, but I don't want that on first. We're going to do luminescent first. Go to cola, daisy flower again. You only need maybe 1 or 2 squirts, and you're just going to work it onto your skin. If you are someone who has active fungus, after your toners is when you would do monostat. What is active fungus? Redness, peeling, anything that you have self-diagnosed or had diagnosed as rosacea, eczema, psoriasis, the most overly diagnosed skin diseases in the world. Please understand that we have natural fungus and bacteria always on our skin, and it's when we leave an opening for it that we have issues. And remember what I said earlier? Decades of cumulative damage, that it started when we were young children. So monostat is going to help you with that. You only need a tiny bit. You'll actually put it all over your face, not just in the area where you have the fungus in the beginning, because your cheek skin affects your forehead skin, affects your neck, okay? Now, if you're not someone who has fungus, you'll go right on to luminescent. If you are, you'll do luminescent right after. Just a little bit, work it around. Now you'll use squeezed. Some of you love to use it morning, night, every day. Believe it or not, I have started only using it every other day. I think we overdo vitamin C, and our skin drinks this in and creates change for 24 hours at a time, really. So if you want to use it every other day or one part of the day, you can, and I would suggest in the morning. Vitamin C is the hardest product to make, and I'm not doing a commercial for vitamin C, but I'm pretty proud of this, and I think that so many of you are adding products to your Peaches routine that you're not supposed to be adding. And I tell you that if you reach out to me, Lisa@peachesskincare.com. So many of the actives that you think are good for your skin are really hurting your skin. And then when you start to use something natural, you can actually cause a chemical reaction. Vitamin C is one of those products. You notice you can see our vitamin C. You can smell it. It smells like oranges, and we add gold so that it doesn't oxidize. Most vitamin C's are oxidized before you ever get it, and they wreak havoc on your skin. So just a little bit, and you can do this in the morning. You can do it morning and night if you love it, or you can do it every other day. Then you would go on to your eye cream. However, if your skin is doing phenomenal, you've been on the routine at least 6 to 8 weeks. It takes 28 days for your skin to start resetting. And I have okayed it, or you're smart and you realize you're not breaking out, you have no fungus, you can add your glow in. Glow serum is transdermic acid. The Glow Duo is meant to be used together, and it is healing damaged melanocyte cells. That's why you have darkness. That's why you have melasma. We don't bleach it with things like hydroquinone that can have cancer-causing ingredients or really start to bleach your skin, and months later your skin actually looks more damaged. We actually heal the melanocyte cells. So you could go, you could start using this right after your luminescent. You could start using it if you do like to use vitamin C during the day. And a lot of you are asking, when do I do glow? I think that you misunderstand the prescription sheet. What I say on that and what I've said in my videos is when you begin glow, for the first week, this is the only serum you use after your toners. Just the first week. We're going to eliminate the rest of the serums and let this really get in and do its job morning and night. The second week, all you have to do is luminescent, and you can do glow serum, or luminescent, a little bit of vitamin C, and some glow serum. I hope that makes sense. All right, so you've done your serums, and now you're going to use your eye cream. I love you to use your ring finger. Just, you only need a tiny bit of everything. If you feel like things aren't getting into your skin or you feel like you're not using enough, it's purely because you've got that thick callus on your skin. So give it time. I am amazed at people who reach out to me and don't want to take the time. This is you. The better you are to yourself, the better you'll be for everyone else in your world and in your life. If you're my women and you're more mature, let these younger women know, start taking care of things now so that you don't have to go through the stress later. You don't have to consider doing ridiculous things to your face. And take the time to allow the process. Decades of cumulative damage. It is not going to change overnight. You'll see changes. However, this can take weeks and months, and you will be amazed if you push through. All right, so eye cream just under your eyes, and then you would go on to your classic moisturizer. If you're one of my glow girls and you've been able to start the glow serum and glow duo, you'll put on your glow first and then your classic moisturizer. The glow moisturizer or glow plus helps to really activate the glow serum even more. It gets deep into the stratum corneum and into those damaged melanocyte cells, where classic moisturizer is your classic, always using on your skin moisturizer, because it has elements that help to, I hate saying that it diminishes wrinkles, but it really does. It helps us to plump up our skin, build more collagen, and it is incredibly healing because we add Go-To Cola and other ingredients that are fabulous for maintaining your skin, and everything is really what your skin needs. My point with that part of the routine, it should take 1.5 minutes. Now, yes, what I do in the shower takes a couple minutes. Then I get out and I just go ACV toner, pH toner, luminescent, might be doing vitamin C that day, might be doing glow serum that day, might do glow plus that day, but always classic moisturizer. Now, at night, the only thing you change is you actually do either luminescent or ageless night serum. So to all of you who reach out to me about tretinoin and retin-A and all of these things that they think they should be using, and for goodness sake, stop putting hormones on your face. Every physician I've talked to says it is not a great trend and it is not doing well for your skin, and it can really cause issues. Just stick to the antioxidants. So Ageless Night Serum is an encapsulated vitamin A, which means it's easier for your skin to drink in. It's a retinol, where the other things like tretinoin and things are more of a pharmaceutical. Now, later on down the road, if you really insist on wanting to try it, we can talk about it, but I want you to know that this is enough. You can do at night your luminescent, your glow serum, then your ageless. You could just, I'm sorry, luminescent is one night, ageless is another. So just know that you alternate these every other night. Now, I hope I'm clear on that. Then you go on to your eye cream. You may just do classic moisturizer, or you may do your regular moisturizer. Okay. Monistat, if you're really having a lot of fungus, you can do it again at night. I could not find my Persagel. We had been just traveling in California for almost 7 weeks. Persagel is for acne. If you have active bacteria and active acne, you would use that either morning or night or both if your skin can handle it. It is time-released benzoyl peroxide, and it can be very irritating to your skin. So sometimes you could add a little water to it, but after your toners, just like Monistat, you'd put a little Persagel everywhere, Avoid your eyes because this is going to be a long video, everybody. Just give it a minute. Your eyes will swell up. You'll irritate them. You may have irritation on your neck from Persa-Gel. Persa-Gel can be very irritating. If this happens, lay off it a bit, okay? It's one of the reasons I like you to add a little water afterwards if you have irritation, or you just go right onto your luminescent during the day, or at night you go on to ageless. Be mindful that these ingredients in Persa-Gel, those are the things that typically irritate you. Retinol can also be irritating to the neck and chest if you have a lot of damage. And what people don't realize is even though you see the damage here and you see the damage here, this can be some of the most damaged areas. So be very, very mindful. If you do have an irritation, pull back on ageless on your neck and chest, or pull back mostly on Persa-Gel. All right. I do this morning and night, and a couple hours before I go to bed, I've done my nighttime routine, and then this is when I do my new face and my oil. So I'll sit in front of the television, I'll do my new face. Remember, don't use any of their gels. They can really break you out and irritate your skin. And then I do my gua sha. That is when I apply facial oil. Some of my clients in very high altitudes or areas that are really dry are liking to put it on with their moisturizer. And as long as your skin loves it, go for it. But I love to just take a little bit of oil. I work it all around my neck and face. And then I do my gua sha. And then I do any facial massage. A couple hours later is when I either apply Peach's Revitalizing Rescue Mask or Milk of Magnesia. Masking is essential to any routine. At night is when our body heals itself. Say it with me, Peaches. And it is when our body purges out impurities through many of the organs, including the largest organ of the body, the skin. So what's happening is it's cleaning everything out of the system through your pores that are really hair follicles. As you mask, you will wake up more and more with healthier skin. They both do an incredible job. Revitalizing Rescue Mask is a little bit more lightening and brightening. And to be honest, I do this one night, I do this another night. I may put this on my nose area. I may put this in another area. And before you ask me, none of you have oily skin, none of you have dry skin, and none of you have combination skin. You all have normal skin. It's what you do to your skin daily, weekly, and monthly that changes it. Bad skincare products, foundation and concealer, bad sunscreen. You have to understand those things affect your skin. Why do you think most men don't have a lot of issues? They don't put all that crap on their face. In the beginning, you only use castor oil under your eyes and over your eyes at night. Of course, I do my nails. I may put it on my elbows. And as your skin improves, you could do this one night on your face, this one night on your face, or this one night on your face. However, you do not put castor oil on and then put your mask over it at night. You don't do that. One more hint, something I love to do, and I have Kent and I do it all the time, and it keeps us really healthy. A little alcohol with a Q-tip. I do this morning and night as part of my Peaches routine, clean my ears, but I always clean the inside of my nose. I think this hopefully helped you. I wanted to do the routine. I wanted to show it to you, and I thought everyone misunderstands that video and thinks it's going to take them 45 minutes or 15 minutes or however long the video is for this routine. It's so simple. It's so easy. It is something that can be incredibly changing. So I'm going to show you one before and after. This is a beautiful lady who was told that she had rosacea, eczema, psoriasis. She was put on all kinds of medication. You can see her story all over our Instagram and Facebook. She's amazing. Her name is Nicole. And this is her before. John may even show her progression. And this is her after. We can make your skin the best it's ever been if you will allow us to. For my clients around the world, reach out to me. Let me help you to get the products to you, especially if taxes and tariffs are affecting you. Reach out to me, lisa@peachesskincare.com. And remember, when was the last time a CEO of the company or a holistic master esthetician of 40 years said that they would guide you every step of the way? I hope you all have a beautiful day. We are so blessed to be back here in Hawaii. Mahalo, and I hope that I've helped all of you to uncover your true confidence.